Hi, Loy from whoisloymachedo.com. Today is the 4th of March 2014 at 11:45 in the evening. All right, I got this question that is Sir Sandra Simpson here. So, with all due respect, don't you think what you said about your parents was a little too much, and we students are going to take it in the wrong way because at the moment you're our hero. Okay, and another email from Mala Vyas. She's a mother of a girl who's in 10th standard. She wrote to me, I truly love your speech on not pressurizing kids to excel, but your comments about your parents is not appropriate. You should speak, you are speaking today only because of them, never forget them. They did wrong while not understanding you and your feelings, but you're doing worse by splitting on them. Please don't be ignorant towards anyone. Life is short, everything will remain when you die, including your fame and money. I was disturbed seeing your anger towards them and thought of sending you this message. And I also got many other messages stating that, Loy, why are you speaking bad about your parents? See, listen, let me put it to you this way. I'm not a vindictive person. I'm not an evil person. I'm a guy with common sense. So if I do something, it is with good reason. Now, first and foremost, you need to understand this, that sincerely speaking, my parents, they abused the authority that they had. They really abused the authority that they had in trying to take care of me. They did not take care of me as parents. They never spent time with me. The memories that I have of my father, my stepfather, was only the part where he used to beat me with the Arab's rubber cane, where he would beat me. Imagine just beating a 7-year-old boy, a small 7-year-old boy, till the point where he gets blood all over from his head right up to his toes. Now, you may find this normal. Maybe you do that to your children, but I'm sorry. For me, I don't think this is normal. If I see anyone hitting their child, forget having the child having blood all over its clothes and all that. I don't think I would keep quiet. And this guy would beat me up for hours. We are talking of at least 45 minutes at a stretch. He would hit me with a leather belt. He would hit me with a cane. And this went on for, I think 16 years or so. And then physical abuse, emotional abuse, because every time they would call me a mistake, they would call me a bastard, they would call me names, not giving me the proper guidance. So they abuse their authority. And when it comes to my mother, she initially, I think there was this love, but once my stepbrother came in the equation, I was always compared that he was better, he was smart, I was not mature as him, I was not as good as him. In fact, for my education, future education, they sent me to India college, and I dropped out. For his education, they sent him to Australia. So there was a difference. And they used to make me sleep in the living room on the floor. They used to make him sleep with the family in the bedroom. When they used to bring chocolates and nuts and food and all that, they would give him and not me. So you may not feel this is a big deal. For me, I remember all these memories. I remember the tears, the pain. I just remember that. So personally speaking, I don't think they did a good job as being parents. Now, you might give them credit for my knowledge. All these books that you see here is my investment. All the hard work that I put is mine. No one in the family is educated like me because they didn't take the interest. Now, you might say, oh, then you should give credit to your parents. Well, I'm an atheist. I was sleeping with many women. So should I also give them the credit that I was a womanizer, that I also was an atheist? So if you're cherry picking the good and saying it's because of them, then the bad also should be because of them. And finally, let me tell you this. Around 5 years ago, I lost all my money. I was deported from Dubai. I didn't have any savings, and the employer put a ban on me and a criminal case so as to make sure that I wouldn't come back to Dubai. And when I was at the airport, I called up my parents. I called up and said, please help me. They put the phone down and said, wrong number. And then when I landed in Bombay airport, now mind you, I don't know anything of India. I don't have any relatives, any friends, nobody. I call them up from India and I tell them, help me, send me some money. I have nowhere to go. And they put the phone down again. And then the only relative who I had, that was my godfather who gave me the name Loy Machedo because I was a Catholic. I called him up and, once upon a time he wanted me to marry his daughter. And I call up the same guy, and my mother finished brainwashing this guy, and he tells me that, do you think this is an orphanage for freeloaders like you who don't have any cash, no money? You're going to eat here. Who's going to pay the food bill? Who's going to pay the rental charges? And he was screaming, and I said, you don't have to scream. I'm just asking for help. And he put the phone down. So when you have so many people who turn their back, and at that point, I decided to kill myself, which I'll talk to you in another video. So when you have someone who doesn't care if you live or die, who abused you throughout your whole life, who only looks at you for cash, and who doesn't even remember when you were born. I'm sorry, but I don't have any respect. I don't have any feelings for these people. If you have feelings for such people, I can give you the address. You can take care of them. You can spend money for them. If you feel this is okay, that means it is okay for you to beat your child. It is okay for someone to beat your child, and you would not feel anything. And I don't think that is normal. So my parents, they didn't deserve the respect that I should give them. I respect a person who gives me respect. I'm sorry, but I'm not Jesus Christ. I'm not Gandhi. All right. If someone respects me, I respect them. If they are an asshole, I treat them like an asshole. That's how it goes. Very fair and square. And if you want me to follow any religious or spiritual doctrines, well, keep it for yourself, because this is what happens in the Catholic faith, where priests molest small children, where people rape small children, and they are expected to be forgiven. I'm sorry, that doesn't work this way. So this is Loy telling you why he hates his parents, and I'll continue having hate for them. I don't want to see their face. I don't want to know if they live or die. I don't care. Even if they become rich, let them be rich, because those days they were rich. I didn't have any money. They didn't help me. Today they don't have any money. I don't give a damn. Okay. So this is me telling you why I hate my parents. If you have any views, let me know. And if you are feeling really sorry for them, you are feeling charitable for them, I'll give you their address. Please send them some money. I'll be more than happy, if you do that. Loy from loymachedo.com. Tell me what you think. Would love to hear your good, bad, ugly, and even your bad words. I don't care, because this is me living my life. Loy from loymachedo.com saying goodbye for now.